Boy, do I have another messed up myth for you today. Let's jump straight in. Once upon a time, there were twin brothers in the city of Argos. Their names were Proteus and Acrisius, and they fought and quarreled all the time, even in utero. Within their mother's womb, they were fighting. They're also like, which one of us can be the best inventor? Inventing things like buckles, weapons, shields. So deep was this rival that as adults, Proteus decided one day that he was going to seduce Acrisius's daughter. That's right, his own niece. Her name was Danae, and even for the ancient Greeks, that's really messed up. Somehow this did not damage his reputation because Proteus ended up becoming king of Argos, and he was king for 17 years, until Acrisius got a little army together and they started a war to overthrow him. Acrisius was successful and then he became king of Argos. This meant Proteus was no longer safe in Argos and he fled to a place called Lycia. The king of Lycia was called Iobates, and he decided that he would let his own daughter, Antea, marry Proteus. Now that they were aligned, Iobates and Proteus together decided to get another little army together and overthrow Acrisius. This war reached a bit of a stalemate, and eventually the kingdom of Argos was split in two. One half for Proteus and one half for Acrisius. I'm not really sure why they didn't just do that initially. Proteus ended up having 3 daughters, Lysippe, Iphinoe, and Iphianassa. He also had a son called Megapenthes. Now the 3 daughters, there are 2 versions about what happens to them. Either they scorn the worship of the god Dionysus, or they boast about being more beautiful than the goddess Hera. Either way, one of these gods decides to punish these 3 women, and they are inflicted with an insanity curse. During this insane frenzy, the 3 daughters wandered the land, terrorizing everyone and everything. I forgot to mention the daughters did all of this completely nude. Eventually, a seer, like a wise man, not just some guy who was seeing these women naked, a seer called Melampus came forward and offered to cure the daughters of this disease. He told King Proteus that he would be able to cure them, but as payment, Melampus requested that Proteus give him 1/3 of his kingdom. Proteus was like, no way. Do you know how hard it was for me to even get this half of the kingdom? As if I'm gonna give you 1/3 of my little half. So Melampus was like, okay, bye. The insanity of these 3 women, however, just got more and more intense. And in fact, they were somehow infecting the other women of Argos, and other women were also becoming insane. Like and follow for a part 2 about what happens